This rivalry has been brewing for a long time, and it spills over tonight at Brooklyn Hall. I'm Todd Grisham. Next to me, of course, is Johnny Nelson.
You tried to give me the slip, didn't you, my friend? There was no way I was going to miss this.
It's time for our tale of the tape.
Antonio Tarver. He is a southpaw, stands at 6 foot 2 inches tall, and he's got a reach of 75 inches.
And he'll be facing Joe Calzaghe, the pride of Wales. 79 kilos on the button, 183 centimeters tall, with a reach of 185.
We'll be talking about this fight for years to come. This is one of those classic fights that everybody wants to see.
The Magic Man, Antonio Tarver. You're looking at the Magic Man, one of the best to ever do it, a multi-time light heavyweight world champion.
It's no wonder they call him the pride of Wales, Joe Calzaghe. You are looking at an absolute legend, the longest reigning super middleweight champion in boxing history, spanning over 10 years, defending against 20 opponents.
Oh, pure bad blood.
This bout is scheduled for 15 rounds of boxing. In the red corner, hailing from Florida, here is the three-time world champion, the Magic Man, Antonio Tarver. Fighting out of the blue corner, presenting the renowned unified world champion with a remarkable undefeated career, introducing the two-division champion of the world and boxing's pride of Wales, please welcome Joe, the Italian Dragon Calzaghe.
And this one has all of those big fight feels you want from a prize fight. Here we go.
The wait is over. The speaking stop. The fight begins. Now, let's get the answers.
Under the bright lights here for this one, really good matchup, and we're hoping for a really good fight. These two fighters promised us an offensive show. Let's see if they deliver. Swing and a miss with the jab. And he wasn't ready for that counter punch. That counter punch caught him clean. Nice slip to avoid the jab. Every time he throws a punch, a receipt is coming right back. Nice counter. Nice idea with the jab, but does not land. Those counter punches have to hurt. We welcome you to this beautiful theater where every seat has been sold, but the fans will only need the edge. We expect a standing ovation when these two are done.
Todd, I love theatres. For all these reasons, you can hear everybody in the crowd. You can hear the punches. The punches actually echo. If you're that party coming in.
The referee might need to take a point here. Looks like they're going to try and be a little more elusive now. Beautiful counter shot. Nice counter shot. You believe what we are seeing. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Talk about Tarver in that last round. They've got the momentum, they've got the advantage. How do they carry that into the next round?
As long as they don't get complacent, you think this is too easy. If they keep this same kind of pace up, they've got this fight.
You've done all your work all the way through camp.
So just keep him on the end of his jab.
And there's the bell for round two. Well, Johnny, can he keep the momentum going after that last huge round for him?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Nice counter shot. This counter fighter believes in the anything you can do, I can do better. They'll let you throw a punch first, and they'll answer you and usually hit you harder.
Counter puncher's my favorite kind of fighter. A good counter puncher, they're the people that make the history of our sport.
Perfect counter shot. Neither one of them want this to go to the judges' scorecards. Halfway through the round, and it's pretty much even Steven.
Skill for skill, tap for tap, just like a match made in heaven.
Good counter punching. Tried to score with the uppercut. You're not going to see a lot of finesse and skills from this guy. He wants to bury his forehead in your chest and pound away.
Oh man, you've got swarm in your face. You've got to try and push him off, make him go into the rope. You've got to sometimes fight fire with fire. Hit him low on the blind side of the referee. Get him angry.
Catch and shoot. That counter shot lands. Talk about Tarver in that last round. Well, it's no secret who has the advantage after that last round. Let's see what they have in store for us in the next one.
Dominance, without a doubt, makes it look so
You're
easy.
switching off. You're starting to make mistakes and you're switching off.
Don't change too much yet.
And there's the bell for round 3. That round was complete domination. Let's see if we can shake things up here in this round.
Todd, my motto.
The Prince of Wales is down. Thinking you miss it. Good thing we can watch that all over again.
Where did that come from? What a shot.
Apparently it's going to take more than that to keep this fighter down.
Oh, he can smell blood. Look at that. He's put in down once. He knows what shot works and where to land it. Then try and do it again. He's just not got to get trigger happy.
The perfect counter lands. Defense is not an option for these two. Throws the jab, but it doesn't score. They got to pick things up halfway through the round here.
There's a lot of work to do, and you know what? It's hard to pull back. Don't get into the habit of losing. Don't get into the habit of being second place. You've got to change the habit. You've got to change something, because otherwise, why should it change?
Punch, counter punch. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. Incredible work rate. The bravery being shown here is just incredible. It looks like he's going to survive the round here, but just barely. Talk about Calzaghe in that last round. You've got to wonder how big of a factor that knockdown's going to be. We just saw.
You've been put down. You've got to think right. Survive and then give it back the next round.
Mate, what are you doing? Come on, switch on, switch on. You've been coasting.
Take him out. He's ready to go. He's absolutely shut.
Here we go in round 4. Who's going to land the first big shot? Got to get the momentum shift coming their way. What can they do here?
What a heavy knockdown. How are they going to come back from that? They staggered back to the corner. They've got to freshen them up, alert them again, get them back on point again. This round, they've got to coast around. Don't get involved. Give yourself another 3 minutes to get your head clear.
Misses with that jab. And he scores with the counter. The only fear you have with this fighter is, has he punched himself out? Well done with that counter shot. I can't believe we're only halfway through the round.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I got to respect both of them more than happy.
What heart, what desire, but at what cost? He threw a punch and just got countered. Beautiful. Joe Calzaghe just got rocked. How is this fight still continuing?
Got caught sleeping on the job. What do? You step back, steady yourself, recompose yourself, then boom.
Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Let's talk about Tarver in that last round. Pretty dominant round there. Let's see how they respond here in the next round.
I seriously hope the judges kept their eye on this fight, because if they haven't, there's going to be absolute
What are you
uproar.
doing? Come on, you're switching up. I need you.
Getting your timing already.
On to the fifth we go. They've got all the momentum on their side after that last round. Let's see what they do here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing, because you've won that hands down.
Nice counter punch right up the middle. We've seen in the past from this fighter, they don't get concerned when they lose some of the earlier rounds because they know they've got that power that can strike. Whoa, wait a minute! Oh, and Joe Calzaghe just took a heavy shot. And it appears the onslaught is over, at least for now.
Bean Days now needs to steady the pace. Get the pace back to normal.
They exchange punches. These two are the perfect dance partners.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
How about that time counter shot? These punches coming from every angle. There's a counter shot. He needs to be careful not to punch himself out. And he misses with that straight left. Every time they drop their guard, they get caught. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Let's talk about Tarver in that last round. Talk about a one-sided 3 minutes we just saw.
You can't leave it up to the judges. It's up to you as the fighter. And the cornerman's got to put a firecracker on the fight to get out there and get the job done.
Lose this fight, do you?
Back into the fight.
Let's start the sixth. Coming off that fantastic last round, let's see if he can keep his momentum going.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing, because you've won that hands down.
In the early rounds of a fight, you'll see two boxers feel each other out, test each other's power, and I think this boxer has decided I can walk through anything that lands. Good counter punch. That hook was thrown with some bad intentions. Every time they throw a shot, they get countered. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. counter punch. They exchange punches. Well done with that counter shot. And that hook misses. I think it's safe to say one of these fighters certainly has a significant speed advantage. You can tell who it is.
This can be so frustrating when you're in such a fast fighter that can throw 3-4 shot combinations before you've even let one off. That creates frustration, and that's when it gets hard.
This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Talk about Calzaghe in that last round. Now you start wondering how much work these two fighters did in the gym.
You cannot guess that. If you prepared right, slept right, ate right, and did everything right for this fight, you have no excuse for guessing out.
Big deep breaths.
Round 7, here we go. Was 1 minute enough time for them to recover after what we saw last round?
Exerted a lot of energy in the fight so far. Now they're shattered. This is what you call championship rounds. If you have done the work, slept right, ate right, prepped right, I'm expecting you to get through this. If not, if you've cheated, the ring can be the loneliest place in the world.
Calzaghe is down, but will he get up? A good body shot will paralyze you, and as you can see here, that's exactly what happened.
A shot from the gods took him out.
You heard that right, ladies and gentlemen. A knockout victory and one of the biggest surprises of the year.
Well, there's no argument right there. You say it. Night-night.